Once upon a time, in the vast, blocky world of Minecraft, there was a small, serene village nestled between towering mountains and lush forests. It was a peaceful place where the villagers lived in harmony, tending to their farms and building beautiful homes. But even in this tranquil land, one young villager named Illy felt restless. Eli loved exploring the world, mining deep caverns and crafting powerful tools. But lately, the constant rush of adventure had left him feeling drained. One day, as he wandered through the village square, he noticed an elder sitting quietly by the fountain, eyes closed, breathing slowly. Curious, Eli approached and asked, "What are you doing, elder?" The wise villager opened his eyes and smiled warmly. "I am meditating, young one. In this world of endless building and exploration, it's easy to forget to be still. Meditation helps me connect with the world around us, to feel at peace." Intrigued, Illy sat down beside the elder and tried to imitate his calm posture. "How do I start?" he asked. "Close your eyes," the elder instructed. "Focus on your breathing. Feel the rise and fall of your chest. Let the sounds of the world, the gentle breeze, the chirping birds, the trickling water wash over you. Don't force anything. Just be present." Eli followed the elder's guidance at first. His mind raced with thoughts of his next adventure. But as he concentrated on his breath, those thoughts slowly drifted away. He began to notice the subtle details around him, the soft rustling of leaves in the wind, the distant clucks of chickens, and the warm sun on his face. Time seemed to melt away. The more Eli focused, the deeper his sense of calm grew. For the first time in ages, he felt completely at peace. When he finally opened his eyes, the elder was watching him with a gentle smile. "How do you feel?" the elder asked. "Different," Eli replied. "Lighter, somehow. Like I've cleared out a space in my mind." The elder nodded. "That is the magic of meditation, my young friend. In this world where we can shape mountains and dig deep into the earth, sometimes the most important thing we can build is peace within ourselves." From that day on, Eli made meditation a part of his daily routine. Whether he was building grand castles or venturing into the unknown, he always took time to sit by the fountain, close his eyes, and connect with the peaceful rhythm of his world. Through meditation, he discovered a balance between adventure and stillness, crafting a world not just of blocks, but of inner peace. Eli's days of exploration became more purposeful after that. With each adventure, He carried the sense of peace and clarity he found through meditation. As the world around him changed with new discoveries, so did his understanding of himself and his connection to the vast, blocky landscape. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the square was bathed in a golden glow, Ely decided to visit an ancient temple he had heard rumors about. The temple was said to be hidden deep in the jungle, a place where few villagers had ever ventured. Legends spoke of a great treasure within, but also of trials that would test not just strength, but wisdom and patience. With his tools packed and his heart calm, Ely set out on his journey. The jungle was thick and teeming with life. Vines draped over towering trees, and the air was filled with the sounds of distant animals. It was a different kind of world than the quiet village, but Ely found peace in it, taking each step with care and awareness. After several days of traveling, he reached the edge of the jungle where the temple stood, half buried in foliage. Its stone walls were cracked with age, yet it exuded a quiet power. As Ely stepped inside, he was greeted by the flickering of ancient torches and a series of carvings along the walls, each depicting scenes of warriors and explorers facing challenges. Ely proceeded cautiously through the temple, solving small puzzles along the way. Levers to pull, pressure plates to step on, and paths that twisted in unexpected directions. But it wasn't until he reached the inner chamber that the real test began. In the center of the chamber stood a large stone pedestal, atop which rested a glowing, enchanted block. The air hummed with energy. Surrounding the pedestal were 4 statues, each holding a different object: a sword, a shield, a staff, and a crystal. Ely approached, trying to understand the meaning behind them. As he stood there, pondering the riddle, the ground began to tremble, and the statues started to shift. From the shadows emerged a voice, deep and resonant. Only those who are truly balanced may claim the treasure. The voice said, "To wield power, one must first master stillness. To conquer, one must first surrender." Ely remembered the elders' teachings, how meditation had brought him balance. He realized that this trial wasn't about physical strength or even cleverness. It was about understanding the harmony between action and stillness. It was about understanding the harmony between action and stillness.
Instead of rushing to solve the riddle, Eli sat down in the middle of the chamber and closed his eyes. He breathed slowly, feeling the energy of the temple flow around him. He didn't try to force a solution or rush his decision. He simply sat, allowing the moment to unfold. As he meditated, a vision appeared in his mind. He saw the sword representing action and courage, the shield representing defense and protection, the staff representing wisdom and guidance, and the crystal symbolizing inner peace and clarity. Together, they formed a cycle, each part necessary, none more important than the other. When Eli opened his eyes, he knew what to do. He walked to each statue in turn, placing his hand gently on the object it held. With each touch, the temple responded, the hum of energy growing stronger, yet more harmonious. When he reached the crystal, he felt a deep calm wash over him. The pedestal glowed brighter, and the enchanted block lifted into the air. The voice returned, softer now. You have passed the trial, not by force, but by balance. The treasure is yours, for you have shown the wisdom to wield it. Held it. He's simply softer now.
Illy reached out and touched the enchanted block. In an instant, the temple around him transformed, no longer an ancient ruin, but a vibrant, living space filled with light and growth. The block infused him with a deep sense of purpose, a reminder that power without peace was fleeting, but balance could create wonders. With the treasure in hand, Illy returned to his village, not as a conqueror, but as a guide. He shared what he had learned with his fellow villagers, teaching them the value of meditation and inner balance. Together, they transformed their village, building not just structures of stone and wood, but a community rooted in harmony and peace. From that day forward, the village thrived like never before, its people finding strength not just in their tools and skills, but in the quiet moments they spent connecting with the world around them. And Illy, now a legend in his own right, continued his adventures with a heart full of peace, knowing that the greatest treasure of all was the balance